Hi, you're joining me, Ashley King, a podcast enthusiast who loves to chat. I run a studio called Flamingo Heights Podcast Studio in the Oosburn, Newcastle upon Tyne. We specialise in audio and video podcasts, and we're passionate about helping people to bring their stories to life. You're listening to our pop-up podcast recorded at the North East Business Expo, hosted by Fresh Events in partnership with the Chamber of Commerce Northeast. It was a super busy day and we got to chat to lots of small businesses and individuals about the work they do and why it matters. By the way, these guests have had no media training or preparation. It was a very spontaneous thing to do on the day, recorded in a very noisy space. We hope that these recordings show that with a little support and the magic of editing, any story can come to life. So, without further ado, let's jump right in.
Hello.
Hi, Ashley.
So, you are Andy?
I am.
Yes, it's great to meet you, Andy, and I would love to hear who you are, and for anyone listening, who are you representing? What brings you to the North East Expo today?
Okay, I'm an Armed Forces veteran of 26 years, served 6 years in the Royal Navy and 20 years in the Army. And I'm here today representing a military mental health charity called Veterans at Ease. Veterans at Ease deliver therapy to both veterans and still serving personnel, and they deliver a technique called NLP, Neuro-Linguistic Psychotherapy. And we find that there are a lot of veterans that do benefit from this, and in fact there's an 80% success rate, so it's much more effective, certainly for veterans, over the likes of CBT, cognitive behavioural therapy.
I've actually studied my neuro-linguistic programming training myself, and I have to say it's been life-changing for me. It's such a powerful tool and medium to use. So it's great to hear about what you do. Are you a practitioner yourself?
I'm not a practitioner myself. I do work for Veterans at Ease now, but I have in the past been a beneficiary, so I have benefited from some therapy sessions. And the best thing about Veterans at Ease is where a lot of other charities maybe provide a package which at the end of it you're still looking for some answers or ongoing therapy, and that's where a lot of people get lost in the system. With Veterans at Ease, it's free, and however long it takes for you on your own personal journey is however long it takes. There's no restrictions. Everybody's approachable to access the therapy at any time within the normal working hours. But it's there for you for as long as you need to take. And it's a different type of therapy, as you know. And I think it does encourage people to explore themselves in a different way, and it is really about reprogramming your own thought processes so you can obviously deal with a lot of issues that you've experienced on your own personal levels.
Fantastic. I mean, it sounds like such a great resource, especially as you've said, because it's not time sensitive and not time limited, so people can actually access support for as long as they need it. And you're right, that is very different to what other, not necessarily charities, but other providers may be doing, you know, where it's a set amount of time and they've got a lot to work through.
I think really that only compounds the issues that they're already dealing with, because they feel like they're almost rushed, they're on a time scale, and some people have to wait a good few years to even get through onto some therapy lists, but which in that time, unfortunately, people certainly within the veteran community sometimes do take their own lives, unfortunately, because they just can't access the therapy quick enough, whereby there is a lot of people that now signpost people directly to Veterans at Ease because of the accessibility, and there is no waiting list. You can get in touch today and start arranging your appointments.
So this sounds like a really fantastic resource, but with anything free, it has to get support. So what can local businesses do who are listening to this podcast? How can they support Veterans at Ease? Are there routes to have Charity of the Year, or how can we help you as a business community?
Well, what we have is we have a limited company, so we have charity shops that take in everything from household furniture, office furniture, bric-a-brac and other household items. And our charity shops sell as much as they can. This generates profits to then fund the therapists. So if a business is saying renewing their office furniture, or they can put us in touch with other businesses that might want to sort of support through a one-off donation, which people can do directly through the website. And what we're looking for more so here today is looking for small businesses, big businesses, to give us a one-off payment of £350, and that will contribute to the training of some new therapists, because we are looking to expand in that field. And although the charity shops can generate so much, we do need to look at that expansion, and there's a lot of people out there that are keen to undertake that training, and albeit a little bit lengthy. The good thing about our therapists are they're all ex-military, so straight away when somebody walks through the door, you have that affiliation with each other, and I think it probably encourages us the opening up a little bit more, because you're talking to somebody who's possibly had the same experiences but knows the lingo, knows the sort of personal emotions that you can go through and experience. So it really is a beneficial charity for anybody that's served.
Excellent. Well, I'm really excited to hear about it. Thank you so much for your time today, and we look forward to sharing this episode with links to how people can support.
Thanks very much, Ashley. Thanks for your time.
Thanks for listening. If you enjoyed this content today and you feel inspired to start a podcast, reach out to us at hello@flamingoheights.co.uk. We can't wait to help you get your idea started.